Hey ladies, it's Sydney from Syddin Pretty here, reinforcing the fundamentals of hair care. And in today's video, I'm going to be updating you all on my over-processed relaxed hair, what my routine looks like today for not a roller set, but when I am silk pressing or flat ironing my relaxed hair. And of course, as always, I'm going to be talking to you all a little bit along the way, as I always do. So if you'd like to see the updated version of my hair care routine for my over-processed relaxed hair when it comes to how I flat iron it, you can check out the roller setting version. I'll link it down below. Then make sure that you go ahead and stay tuned. So first and foremost, if you're new here, my name is Sydney. I'm a hair restoration specialist. And what that means is I help women with textured hair learn how to master length retention through the use of refined protective styling and heat styling techniques. So on this channel, you're going to learn all of my tips and tricks that I've acquired over the last 10 years to help textured hair thrive whilst protective styling, and specifically when it comes to extensions, as well as heat styling. I would like to give a disclaimer. Okay, if y'all have already been on my channel, you already know how I roll. I'm in between. It's wax time. For some reason, when I'm getting ready to film certain videos, it's about that time for me to get my wax. I do like to, this is a beauty channel, so we'll go ahead and talk about it. I do not like to shave, first of all, and if I do shave, I like to let my hairs grow out completely because I don't like dark marks and those strawberry things and different things like that. So when it comes to my wax, I wait the full time to get waxed and I don't shave in between. Now, it's been a longer period of time because I actually shaved in between my last wax, so I had to wait and it grew back thicker. So that's a disclaimer. If you don't like the sight of armpit hair, I would definitely not recommend watching this video because you're gonna see it. What's going on with my hair right now is I relaxed my hair last week, Monday, it's about Tuesday. And the following day, I didn't do any treatments. I didn't deep condition or do anything afterwards because I was just pressed for time. The next day, I actually blow dried my hair and I had let the conditioner sit overnight, which I don't like doing. I don't recommend. I don't think it's beneficial for the hair. We can talk about that in a whole other video. You can check out my how to deep condition video. But I let the conditioner sit on my hair for an extended period of time. And then what I did was the next day blow dry and curl my hair. So it worked. If you hear singing, y'all, it's my neighbor, okay? So the next day what I did was I actually curled my hair with my large big barrel curl iron, as y'all saw in the video where I told you how my hair ended up over processed. So if you haven't watched that, make sure you watch it now. And I kind of went on about my day. I've been back in the gym. It's kind of been a little bit of a minute, and last week my hair pretty much was in a bun. So I had washed it several times and wet it several times last week. In fact, even like, oh, he is so annoying. I've wet my hair several times, which is really not good because, you know, it's not good to keep your hair wet like that, okay? And we can talk about why in another video. But I actually had cut my hair a week before my relaxer. And this is what my hair looks like now. So as you can see, it's still growing. It's grown significantly. I'm still on the same regimen, which is the Growentine regimen. And despite me constantly trimming my hair, it is still retaining length. And not just trimming, but cutting. So this last relaxer, I did my same how to self-relax technique at home and the corrective relaxer technique. The difference is now I use a different relaxer, and I also no longer do the 4 sections since my hair is much more even now. I just do 2. So I'll relax the first front 2 quadrants of my hair, and then I'll relax the back quadrants of my hair. And what that does is give me the ability to, if I have to correct some areas, correct them. It decreases the anxiety I have surrounding relaxing my entire head, and I find that it makes for a more even relaxer versus relaxing the hair all at once. And I know some people may feel as though the technique is doing too much, but for those of you who have limited experience with your hair, I think it's a foolproof way to approach relaxing your hair because it consists of several protective measures. And not only that, but it reduces the anxiety, okay? I've even experienced in the salon having other stylists relax my hair and say how thick it is. So my new growth is so thick to get through, it just makes it easier for me. So if you'd like to see that technique, make sure you check it out. I'll be sure to link it in the description as well. So I think it came out pretty decent. So what I want to point out to you all before we go ahead with this video is I want you all to see not just the length, but in the length retention. You can rewind back because my hair is a little bit drier since starting this video, but I want you to notice the differences in the porosity of my hair. So at the top of my hair, you can see there's way more texture in my hair because a proper relaxer, you're not supposed to be relaxing your hair bone straight. And if you want to know how my hair was over processed, again, you need to check out my playlist, My Hair Journey. But you can see that as the texture returns to my hair, I have different porosities. At the end, my hair is extremely porous because the cuticle was so damaged, right? At the top though, if you feel my hair, it's not dry, it's damp, it's still very soft, it's not overly dry. It's more of a normal porosity. And before, I told you all before I started this whole journey with my Growentine regimen, if you are not already in my Growentine regimen, my 40-day hair growth challenge where I teach you all everything you need to know to never have a bad hair day again, you need to make sure that you go ahead and click the link in the description box to learn about it now, because in that challenge I teach you and walk you through a series of practices and steps to help you reframe the way that you approach your hair and learn the skill set you need to be able to better take care of your hair on your own in the comfort of your own home without the need for a stylist. Okay, so make sure you click the link in the description box to learn about that. But y'all know that I told you all before adopting the Growentine regimen and coming up with that formula, my hair was very low porosity. It was like I would walk out of the shower and my hair would already be dry. So ever since I adopted this system, I don't have that issue anymore. But this just goes to show you that porosity can be changed. There is no such thing as porosity hair products and porosity this, porosity that. If you want the Syddin Pretty method, and we'll talk about this in another video in depth, porosity is a state of being. It's not a hair type. It's not genetic. Yes, I believe that your genetics and your actual hair type, your actual curl pattern and your lifestyle, your hairstyling habits, etc. are going to predispose you to a specific porosity 9 times out of 10. But this just goes to show you porosity can be changed, and you can even have different levels of porosity within your hair at the same time. Okay, so on my channel, there are no quick fixes, there are no gimmicks. It's not about hyper focusing on this area or that area, or this is how you approach high porosity hair, this how everybody gets the same treatment over here to various degrees because all of our hair is fundamentally the same. So if you would like to learn more about that, you gotta make sure you enroll in Growentine and also the Syddin Pretty Academy where I teach my classes in depth. But that's basically what I got going on, right? So what we're gonna do today, because I feel like the intro is super long, it's impossible to do these videos with real information and detail without them being somewhat lengthy. What I'm gonna do today is treat my hair first and foremost, okay? And I'll kind of show you what I do. This is gonna be a protein and moisture week, okay? And we're gonna go from there, okay? So I hope that intro made sense. I hope it was good. Look at the differences. You can see the difference in my hair from where it's pinned straight down here, and then you can see my new texture coming in. But despite me having to gradually trim my ends off and etc. on a regular basis, you can see I'm still retaining so much length, and you can see the difference in the quality of my hair from the top to the bottom, okay? And that's why I always tell you all, length, it's completely fine to have length goals, but what we really want to focus on is improving the quality of our hair, because if you focus on improving the quality of your hair, you're going to have the length, you're going to have the shine, the body, the volume, all of those things that you desire, versus trying to do the shine, trying to do the length, and spot treating. It's just like fitness. If you want to lose belly fat, you need to be focused on decreasing your body fat all over, okay? Because there's no such thing as spot training and spot losing weight, okay? It's an entire thing. Just like if you want to get fit, you can't just only focus on exercise and think you can eat what you want. It's all together. So I want you all to think about your hair journey, your hair restoration journey, as a parallel to a fitness journey or even skincare. It is composed of an entire system. And when you try and pick and choose and nitpick different things, you're going to end up with all of these different mad results that we see on YouTube. You find one fix or a solution for one problem, and then you end up with a worse problem over here, okay? If you just balance out things by adopting the Syddin Pretty system, which you can learn through Growentine, you're going to be able to kill all of those birds with one stone. But the key here is it's not a quick fix or a gimmick, it's a lifestyle change, okay? So I'll be back. What I'm first gonna do, like I said, is I'm gonna do my protein treatment, and then I'll be back to show you all the moisture. I'm not gonna do the protein on camera because it's just messy, okay? And if you like to know what that process looks like through the protein treatment, you gotta get the Growentine challenge, okay? So I'll be back in a second. Not literally. It's gonna seem like it on video. All right, ladies, so I'm back, and now I'm getting ready to do my deep conditioning process, which pretty much still, it looks the exact same, except I'm using a lower end deep conditioner today. But I tell you all the time, what I like to do for myself and my clients, especially for highly compromised hair, especially like if you're on the Growentine challenge and you're in the week 1 regimen, which y'all know is the break-in phase, adding a little bit of oil to my deep conditioner, making it into somewhat of a hot oil treatment, really helps my hair retain moisture better, helps soften it up, which really helped me reduce the breakage when I had this setback, okay? So I like to just put it on. A lot of you all, when you watch my videos where I talk about me doing this technique, ask if, like, well, shouldn't you put the oil on? Hope this microphone is not getting messed up. Shouldn't you put the oil on glass to seal in the moisture? And y'all, like, literally, if you took this same combination and you rubbed it together in your hands or a bowl and then put it on, it's the same thing. Like, it's gonna combine. So this is wet. We're doing hair wet right now. You know, the cuticle is open. Like, it's just not that serious. I love that you guys are trying, but I tell you all the time, when it comes to the Syddin Pretty technique, throw all that other stuff out the garbage. I mean, out the window, okay? Because you're gonna still end up with the same results. So really, it don't matter how you apply this. You can mix it together in a bowl. You can put the oil on last, whatever you wanna do. Just add it to your deep conditioner, okay? So that's what I like to do. And the hot oil treatment that I'm using today, of course, is Revitalized from my new hair care line, Zara Cosmetics. What I love about Revitalized, as opposed to regular hot oil treatments or, you know, using olive oil and other oils, is that this doesn't leave you with the feeling of the need to rinse the hair or wash it again, you know. So especially for those of you all who wear extensions like me, you heat style, or those of you who have looser hair types, because I have a lot of followers and clients who are Caucasian, various different ethnicities with various different hair types, and you can't use products too much to the point where they'll weigh your hair down. That's what I love about Revitalize, is it's very much penetrating. It revitalizes the hair, but it doesn't weigh it down. So make sure you click the link in the description box to get your hands on the Revitalize treatment today. So as you all can see, I'm building the deep conditioner up, right? Like I'm taking a little bit, keep going, adding more, instead of just putting on a lot of excess product for no reason. I haven't detangled my hair in a few days, and I have been wearing it wet, so I believe that's where a lot of the tangling is coming from. And I also think I shampooed it without detangling too, maybe. Not completely sure, but. So I don't know why. This is just how the overprocessed hair reacts. It's just tangly. You know, it just is what it is. So I'm going to deep condition off camera because who wants to watch this? It's super boring. And then I'll come back when it's time to actually blow dry and style my hair, and we'll just go ahead and wrap this up and see what it looks like. I may end up trimming today, who knows, because I literally haven't really seen my hair since I relaxed it, because I just went straight into curling it. All right, so if you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe, and definitely check out my Instagram in the meantime. Okay, ladies, so I have applied my deep conditioner, and at this point I'm going to sit under the dryer. Since my hair has been over processed, I pretty much don't go over about 10 minutes with the deep conditioning time because my hair is so porous now. However, because it's been a while since I properly deep conditioned, when I say a while, like 2 weeks, I might kick that up to 12 minutes. I'll see how I feel, and I will come back and show you all what the results are. So as you can see, it was very simple for me to glide through my hair. Even though my hair was straighter before with the over processing, at first it was still super hard to get. At first it was difficult. At first it was even more difficult to detangle, to blow dry, etc. So that's the benefit of treating your hair properly. It's going to build the strength, give the shine, the moisture it needs to be able to be more manageable. So here you can see the limb check. You know, we started off at about right here, and I've cut several times. Okay, so that's why you should never be scared to cut it, unless you're not going to switch your regimen. Then be scared, because you're just going to end up in the same place. But you can see, and that Revitalize, when I tell you it softens the hair, I love it. So I'm going to come back when my hair is completely blow dried. And if you'd like to know my 2-step blow drying technique to help reduce heat damage and other damage associated with improper usage of heat, make sure you click the link in the description box. Enroll in the Syddin Pretty Academy so that you can join the blow dry one-on-one class, as well as all of the other classes that are available. Now, I know you all are witnessing how simple and easy it is for me to blow dry my hair despite, or just period, right? And I know somebody may be thinking like, oh, it's because your hair is straight. But I want you all to go and visit. If your hair is still textured, you have natural hair, highly textured hair. I'm tired of the word natural, y'all. If you have highly textured hair, be sure to check out my video, how to heat train your hair with products, not heat, because in that video you can see a woman with highly textured hair who is transitioning. It's the same quick result with her hair because it's about the product. You see what I'm saying? So definitely check that out, because you'll notice the same thing. The reality is, an improved hair regimen that has hair restoration at the center is going to increase the manageability of your hair. If your hair is unmanageable, it is because you have not yet implemented the necessary regimen to tame your hair. And that's why I'm not into the Brazilian treatments and all the smoothing treatments and the quick fixes, because they might make your hair temporarily lift apart, but they're really not addressing the issue. So for those of you all who are wondering what my opinion on those things is I believe, and I've witnessed time and time again, if you focus on the hair restoration through implementing better hair practices, you're going to get the same and honestly an even better result without the smoothing treatments by improving the quality of your hair. So that's why here I'm big on focusing on hair quality. Okay, so this is where I am after blow drying, and my hair feels so buttery soft. I love Revitalize from Zara Cosmetics, I'm telling you. But as you can see, it's still super lightweight, which is so important, because the last thing you want is having, some coconut oil or olive oil or castor oil or something, jojoba oil, smoking on your flat iron. So this is the update. This is where the length is after all the cutting, and to keep it 1,000 with y'all, I'm probably gonna do a little bit of a dusting today, because I'm transitioning these ends off, and I like to keep things fresh. That's the key to protecting your new growth, is making sure that you don't allow the damaged ends to affect the rest. So although yes, I've had shorter hair for several months now, and I do miss my longer hair, it's a temporary sacrifice. I'll probably be doing some extensions during the winter time as I relaunch Syddin Pretty hair, and that's basically where I am right now. So I'm going to go ahead, touch these ends up, and then I'm going to go ahead and finish my hair with the flat ironing. But right now I want y'all to drop a comment. Let me know what you think about my hair. Do you think it's improved? Can you see the length? I know I can feel it. I haven't felt my hair on my shoulders in so long. So that is nice. But yes, I will be back to show you all the update. Ladies, so at this point I am done with my press. I'm gonna just do the finishing touches, which includes putting on a light oil, and then because of the edges growing back, I'm gonna put some edge control on as well, so y'all can see my ends just as well as I can. They're still there, but you know, everything's looking much better. You can see the difference in the ends and the hair though. So I am getting ready to go to bed, so I'm not gonna put too much edge control on. Just enough to kind of cool this area down. So they should be pretty laid tomorrow. So believe it or not, I've been filming this video for like 8 hours now. I've gone grocery shopping, like I've done the most. So if my makeup looks crazy, whatever, it's because it's been on for hours and hours and hours. Okay. So this is pretty much the update on my hair. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and wrap my hair. Okay, y'all, let me know what you think of the updated hair routine. You can, if you're new to my journey, you can check out my playlist entitled My Hair Journey to learn more about what got me to this point where I was before, and you know, keep up with my journey. The link in the description box. Enroll in Growentine, enroll in the Syddin Pretty Academy to learn my foolproof hair restoration system. And you can also click the link in the description box to get your hands on Revitalize from Azara Cosmetics, as well as the scalp elixir. You can get them both together as the wellness bundle. Okay, so I will talk to you ladies soon. Also, be sure to subscribe.